Now let's talk about the turkey baster. Isn't that funny? You have the turkey baster, you squeeze it, and the air comes out, or the gravy comes out, and when you let go of it, it refills by itself. So there are a couple of ways to breathe correctly in the history of singing. One is to pull your abdomen in and breathe as much as you can in your lower back. That's very Italian. That's Caruso and Tetrazzini, but Lily Lehman used it, described it in her book. She called it the breath jerk. Jerk your abdomen in and take a deep breath behind you. Another way is to not breathe at all and just stand there like this, but with your rib cage open and standing up normally. As Lamperti said in his book, stand up like a soldier. So you stand like this. Now my rib cage is like this. Now I don't breathe, but I know now where my attack point is because I've been practicing all my staccatos. So I'm going to start there. Now our rib cage is now closing. It'll be closed if I keep going. Now to open it and to get air, all I do is relax. You can't have a vacuum in nature. So the minute I relax the squeezing of the lower ribs in the back, they go like this. This is crucial for some music. Look at Cherubino's music. Non si più cosa sono, cosa faccio? I don't have time to go and all, but so some coaches will tell you, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. You're interfering with the music. You're interfering. It takes so much time, you can't do it. Some music is written so beautifully and gives you such time, especially Bellini and Donizetti and Rossini, these guys of the earlier periods who wrote this beautiful music, and a lot of it carried over into early Verdi, and then gradually, as they got into the Verismo operas, the sort of blood and guts operas, the composers wrote less and less time to breathe. So recordings by some of those great singers from the past, like Fernando de Lucia, he'll just stop, make a huge pause between the phrases where it's not written, because he was a bel canto singer, and all of his singing depended on a full, deep breath every time. But what if I'm singing something, whatever, I'm going, ma se me forza vertino la luce mia. In other words, I don't have time in those phrases to go. Now, the other side of this coin, of the don't breathing coin, of the turkey baster coin, is breathe all day, every day, and develop your capacity so that, if I have something this big and I compress it, it gets small. Small means I might run out of breath in the phrases, but what's much worse is it'll make my voice much less colorful and much less powerful. I want amplitude, beauty, and absolute freedom in my breath. I want to have such a supply that I never have to worry about it. So I want to breathe out to here in my lower back when I'm not singing music that requires this turkey baster. But then when I get ready to do the turkey baster and I stand up like a soldier, and here's my rib cage, it's that size, right? Bang, I'm dead. Now my rib cage is this size. Now I start singing. Forse la soglia giunse, Bosalmin. L'onorille fra i nostri petti, armi dall'abisso. See? So this turkey baster is crucial for big dramatic voices that are going to sing all this Verismo opera, or for very light voices that are going to be doing a lot of light singing that doesn't give you time to breathe. You've got non so più cosa sono, cosa faccio, la 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 is one of the examples. But even recitatives, you've got Susanna non viene, sono ansiosa di saper come il conde accolsi l'ha proposto. How much time do I have to breathe? So I do a turkey baster, right? I can take a breath before I start, big one when nobody's looking, silent. E Susanna non viene, sono ansiosa di saper come il conde accolsi l'ha proposto. See? Then you get into dove sono. Then you want to have, hopefully, tons of breath development. The deciding factor in those very, very sustained arias you have to do in some of the big operas, the main consideration is that you have an adequate breath supply so that we never hear you running out. The breath has got to stay down on the diaphragm, and you can't be squeezing up here. Then everybody can hear it. So I got to have, or, right? Froh, froh, wie seine Sonne, fließen. Froh, wie seine Sonne fließen. I don't have time to breathe in that music. Try it.